Kickstand Jenny, bring it on down. All right, so see, Jose, look, you see that show chat? Joyce, rocking out. Perfect tunes for her mood. Kaz, rocking out. Perfect tunes for his mood. You see that? 2 out of 5 listeners can't be wrong, Jose. Denise, baby. It's come to my attention. Ducky is in Wisconsin playing Brat Festival. Is it Brat or Brat? I'm hoping Brat. I don't know why I'm hoping Brat, and not because they're sausages and, phallical or whatever. I don't know why I'm hoping Brat over Brat. I really don't know. He's probably fat and sassy about it. Okay, Brats. I was right. It is Brats, not Brats. Hey, now, Denise, have you ever watched Pulp Fiction? And if you haven't, I suggest you do. Great movie. Love Tarantino's movies. Not really a big fan of his politics, but love his movies. Now, I'm hoping Denise has seen Pulp Fiction, and I think pretty much everybody has. Now, in Pulp Fiction, you had the big guy, the big guy who made the rules, ruled the roost. He was the payroll of sorts, right? We'll call him, I don't know, I'll just pick a name out of the air, Ducky. I can't remember the name in the movie, so we'll just call him Ducky, right? You got Ducky, the big guy. Now, John Travolta, he played, an employee of sorts for the big guy, Ducky. And John Travolta, I hate his name, so we'll pick a new name. We'll call him, I don't know, just first thing that comes to my head is Rick, all right? And now Ducky, the big guy, he was going out on some business. And on business, I mean, he was cooking up some crack and taking it to his other lackeys. He's going out on business, and he put John Travolta, a.k.a. Rick, the employee, in charge of taking care of his beautiful, beautiful, white, crazy wife. And I only bring this up because Ducky's off. He's got a mouthful of brats. Never mind. I hope there's a bun involved. Right? I'd be a little concerned, Denise, if he does not have his brat in a bun before chewing on it. I'm just saying. All right? I'm not trying to sway your mind or anything. But I'm just saying, if Ducky's the big guy and I'm the John Travolta in Pulp Fiction, then, I'm thinking maybe, just maybe, we should go get some dinner at Jack Rabbit's and a nice $5 shake. We'll have some fun. We'll fall slightly in love, knowing our boundaries because Ducky's the big guy. But we'll fall slightly, and we'll do that all. We'll play it all out. And, we'll skip the part of you ODing on heroin and me driving a big giant needle into your chest. We'll skip that and replace it with roses and Hershey Kisses. I don't know. Can you OD on roses and Hershey Kisses? I mean, I've ate a few roses. At least they said that's what their name was. Jose, who was that other one I thought rocked out last night? Yeah, we got to change subject here. I'm starting to... I gotta unzip. Who'd we debut last night that I fell in love with? Yes, Rob Michaels.
I found you in your head again. Can't stop the talking and it feels like it's starting to set in. Can't stop the madness, broke down, left with nothing. It takes time, I'm tired of rushing. Gotta change the life you're living. Give me your arms, are you tired enough? When it feels like losing all control, you gotta let it go. It feels like you're calling out, you're falling down, passing through the rabbit hole. I know the reason tired enough now. I'll throw you a rope, but don't let go.
Rob Michaels, Sink or Swim. You know, I got to say, and because it's Friday night, and I feel like for whatever reason, I'm allowed to break every rule available or out there or cross every line imaginable because I feel it's my right to do this on a Friday. I just want to say publicly, fuck mainstream. Fuck the FM. Man, I listen to this stuff, you know? My God, how can you not listen to this and just be, and not be just totally disgusted with the whole damn system? Our whole lives, we've been told who to idolize and who to like and whose music to purchase and who's worthy and who's not, who's the one-hit wonder, who's, fuck FM, fuck mainstream. I'm missing out on some good shit. And it's not even so much that they're missing out on good shit. You know what it is? You know what it fucking boils down to? And it just, man, more and more nowadays, it just makes my blood boil. It boils down to them depriving so many listeners out there. There are so many clueless freaking listeners out there that have no clue all the great, great talent that is around them. And in some cases, right next door. Right fucking next door in a lot of cases. It blows my mind. It pisses me off. You know, there's a part of me that feels like I'm supposed to say, oh, yes, independent, talented artist, I want to see you land that big record deal and become rich and famous. There's a very, very small part of me that feels like I should say that because for many of these indie artists, that is the ultimate goal, to be discovered, to get that $1 million contract. And you want that for them. You believe in them. You love their talent. You love their sound. You love their music. And so you want only the best for them. You want only the biggest dreams for them. But at the same time, I'd like to see all these mofos hold out. I would like to see these mofos hold out and find a way to make it happen on their own. Produce their own stuff, become their own label, and do it on their own. So they're not, so they don't have to bow down to these FM mainstream assholes. It just bugs the shit out of me. Could you imagine? I mean, listen, there's more and more and more of us out here doing what I'm doing here. Spreading the word of all this independent talent. It's growing like wildfire. More and more are doing it. Some are better than others. Some are worse than others. And that doesn't even matter, because right now, the point is to be heard everywhere possible. I don't care if the show is something you can only listen to for 3 seconds at a time, or if it's something you can dedicate 3 hours to, or anything in between. The point is to be heard everywhere possible. You know what makes the show? I mean, yeah, it helps to be entertained. It helps to have a DJ who entertains you. But really, at the end of the day, it's the artist and the music that make the show. Because if you play them, they will come. Isn't that some movie? Isn't that Costner movie? What is it? Field of Dreams. If you build it, they will come. If you play them, they will come. I just felt like getting that off my chest. These boobs have been weighing me down. I had to get something off my chest.